So a quick walk around the garden just to show what we've got so far. So over here, this is a new bed I created just to move some of the plants I wanted to keep from when I redid one of the beds that we'll see in a minute. So I've got rhubarb, some daylilies, and some peonies. There are also some poppies, but they haven't even bloomed yet, so I don't know if they'll make it because poppies, they scatter seed and that's how they come back every year. So if these don't get an opportunity to create some seeds, then I don't think that'll happen. So we'll see. Hydrangea, which has never been very happy because it's very shaded here under this maple tree. When I planted that hydrangea like 20 years ago, this tree wasn't nearly that big. So anyway, these are some kind of primrose that are pretty much done blooming, and they've been there for quite a while, like years. Pool. If we go over this way, these are the yew trees I planted last year. So the one in the back is supposed to get 15-ish feet tall. The ones in the front are supposed to stay a little shorter than that, like maybe 5 feet. So they seem to be growing kind of slowly, but we'll see. So the idea is, they just kind of fill in this corner a bit. Over here, this is a hydrangea I planted. It'll get about 5 feet tall. So the idea with this is to cover the heat pump and sort of fill in this space. So it'll get about that tall, and in the fall the blossoms turn bright red. It just started blossoming this week, but yeah. Let's see, over here that's the crabapple tree. So I haven't done much in here yet. I'll figure that out next year. There's some hostas in there. Back in the corner is where the rhubarb used to be, but it doesn't really get enough sun there anymore. It's getting sun right now in the morning, but it'll be very shady very quickly. Need to replace the shed. So here's the main garden, and I'll go through it here in a sec. And the grapevine, haven't done anything under here yet because it's a bit of a mess. There's like landscape fabric and stuff that needs to be pulled out, but we're thinking probably put a concrete looking bench under there with some plants. We'll see. So yeah, this piece of the bed, this is the last piece I did, and it's going much more slowly. These plants I ordered online, and they spent like a week in transit, so they aren't very happy, but we'll see how it goes. This plant, this smallest one, that's hardy hibiscus or rose of Sharon. So they typically get 5 feet tall and then die back every year, but as long as this one keeps surviving, it'll be fine, I guess, probably next year. This is the cherry tree we planted last year, and it has Auras, Maddies, and Cooper's ashes under it. So cherries take a few years before they start blooming, so and producing fruit. So it hasn't done that yet. Oh, this is the bat house that we put up. There it is. I don't think any bats have discovered it yet, but they will eventually, I'm sure. It might take a couple of years. All right, so this is the main piece of garden. So iris is here in the front. Some echinacea there, the purple cone flowers. Some globe flowers, which had been blooming when I planted them in June, and they seem to be reblooming. I forget the names of a lot of these things, so let's see. Yeah. And then back here as well. This is a goldenrod, which for a while wasn't looking terribly happy, but it seems to be doing okay now with all this heat and rain that we've been getting. This is Monarda, which is a bee balm. It attracts bees and butterflies and stuff. Most of these are designed to, or I chose them to be to attract pollinators. Back there in the corner, that's false indigo, which blooms in June and will eventually get to be growing like 5-6 feet tall. So although these ones in front of it are taller than it right now, the intent is, you know, they're about the same height. This one is flopped over a bit in the rain, but anyway. Yeah, I think that's about it. Those are yellow cone flowers, another kind of echinacea, and one of those 3 plants died due to the shipping delay. So, but you know, 2 out of 3, I guess. And that's about it.